stated that they had pre-adolescent sexual experiences with sibling. The Springer Link journal article. Okay. And of course here we can clearly say these women, these little girls who are having sexual relations are having them without marriage, of course. We are speaking of today. And there are plenty of them in the United States. And afterwards, when they became pregnant, they carry on the baby without a husband. And then they get their lives wasted. But we are not speaking about today. This is just to show you how can you speak and say that it was pedophilia when at that time it was absolutely normal for a man to marry a young woman, since she has obtained sexual maturity, she is eligible for marriage. That's it. That was the rule for everybody. If he has her consent, she is okay to marry him. She has the possibility to marry him. That's it. Now, we are going to see now a clear-cut evidence vis-à-vis the Christian theology. Not speak about the multiple, the hundreds, the thousands of scandals regarding pedophile priests in churches. It's obvious, and the Pope covering it. It's obvious why. Because the celibacy, priests who simply are forbidden from getting married, and they have hundreds of children under their control. So imagine a pedophile. It will be paradise for him, and this is what has been going on, and it shows that there is a big problem in Christian theology. But we are not bringing that point now. I'm going to bring the falsified version of the Bible. When I say falsified version, where I want to say that we believe in the Bible, in the Gospels, but we believe that they have been corrupted and falsified by evil priests and rabbis, and that the versions in existence today are not real ones. They have been falsified. But just for the sake of argument, we'll bring that. So let's see what Rabbi Joseph says about Numbers. This is in the Bible, of course, verses from Numbers, chapter Numbers, number 31, 17 till 18. And what it says about 3 years old girl's rape. Come and take note, said Rabbi Joseph. Come and take note. A girl 3 years and 1 day old is bothered by intercourse. And if a lover has had intercourse with her, he has acquired her. and one can be liable on her account because of the law prohibiting intercourse with a married woman, and she imparts uncleanness to him who has intercourse with her when she is menstruating, to convey uncleannesses to the lower as to the upper layer of what lies beneath. If she was married to a priest, she may eat food in the status of priestly rations. If one of those who are unfit for marriage with her had intercourse with her, he has rendered her unfit to marry into the priesthood. If any of those who are forbidden in the Torah to have intercourse with her had intercourse with her, he is put to death on her account, but she is free of responsibility. Sanhedrin 7/55b. Nahman bar Isaac said, they made the decree that a Gentile child should be deemed unclean with the flax uncleanness, so that an Israelite child should not hang around with him and commit pederasty, as he does. For said R0.0 said, I had much anguish with R-Asi, and R-Asi with R-Yonan, and R-Yonan with R-Yanai, and R-Yanai with R-Natan, etc., etc. From what age is a Gentile child deemed unclean with the flax uncleanness? And said to me, on the day on which he is born. But when I come to Erihia, he said to me, from the age of 9 years and 1 day. And when I came and laid the matter before Rabbi, he said to me, discard my reply and adopt that of Arihia, who declared, from what age is a Gentile child deemed unclean with the flax uncleanness? From the age of 9 years and 1 day. Since he is then suitable for having sexual relations, he also is deemed unclean with the flax uncleanness, said Rabbina. Therefore, a Gentile girl who is 3 years and 1 day old, since she is then suitable to have sexual relations, also imparts uncleanness of the flax variety. Listen again, said Rabbina. Therefore, a Gentile girl who is 3 years and 1 day old, since she is then suitable to have sexual relations. That's self-evident. Abuda Zara 36b/37a 133. That's the reference. Also, we are going to bring up another evidence. It's from the Soviet era. I'm just searching for it, which shows vis-a-vis the atheist point of view, the age of consent at that time, at the time of the Soviet era. Forgive me just a moment. I didn't find it, but I will search through Google and normally you'll find it. Of course, apart from that, We all know